Welcome to Pure Talk. I've always found it best that if you want your lips to be the statement of your look, to go lighter on the eyes. You don't want to go dark, dark, dark on the eyes and dark, dark, dark on the lips, and then it's just too much. I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes now, and I'm going to use this beautiful palette that I absolutely love. I'm going to work from the lightest color, and then I'm going to go down to the next one, and then all the way down to this last one. I'm using this angled fluff brush. That's what I call them. You can use this for our blending and applying eye makeup. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with that light, light, light color. And I'm gonna put that in right underneath the eyebrows. And I just realized that I did not put a primer on today. I do not want to get back up again and get it. So I'm just gonna continue without the primer. But I do recommend, if you just want your makeup to look flawless all day, to definitely put a primer underneath the eyeshadows. Also, it's going to conceal any veins that you might be showing or anything like that, and that's always helpful. I'm going in with that second light color, and I'm just going to put this all over. I'm just not hitting the lid. I'm just basically going from the crease up. And I'm also kind of avoiding that spot where I put the lightest color. So think of it like this. The lightest color is here, and then the next color is pretty much there, okay? I want to get a good amount of this on. I actually have a lot of veins on my eyelids, and I like to cover them up using primer, but since I'm not using primer right now, I'm just going to use a little extra eyeshadow to kind of cover up. But the primer does such a phenomenal job, and that primer comes in light or dark. So if you have a much darker, beautiful tone, then you can always get it in the darker tint, which is nice too. Then I'm going to take that third color down, and I'm going to go over the lid. This is going to add some dimension to the eyes, and it's going to make the lid a little bit darker than everything else. So that's adding some dimension, some depth there. You just want to blend it out so you don't have any lines. The next thing that I want to do is go into that dark, dark color. I'm going to choose a different brush. This one is another fluff brush, but it's not angled, it's just straight. And I'm just going to go and get a little bit of it off. I don't want it to be too dark. I'm just going to concentrate right in this corner here when I apply this. And I'm going to go back and forth a little bit, but I'm not going all the way in. I'm staying close to the edge. Okay, I'll go in later when I'm blending, but right now, just for the first application, I want to stay really close to the edge here. And now I'm starting to do a V motion. So it's up, down, up, down. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now we're at the blending phase, and I'm just checking actually to see to make sure that I have the same amount pretty much applied to both eyes. So now that I'm ready to blend, I'm going to go ahead and do the same motion, but I'm going to bring it all the way in this time. And you're basically going to keep on blending until there's no harsh lines and everything is smooth, seamless. I like to also start doing some light circular motions, keeping them really small because you want this area contained. Okay, and you can start to see that take effect. I'm gonna switch, I'm cleaning my angle brush, the first one that I showed you, the first angle fluff brush. I'm cleaning it on a paper towel. I'm just swirling it around, and I'm going to use that for some of the blending too. I'm not getting any more shadow on my brush every time you see me kind of stop. I'm just wiping my brush clean on the paper towel to take off more product because I only want to blend now. I don't want to add anything. I want these eyes to be dimensional but still, you know, not too dark. What I want to do at this point is take my waterproof eyeliner and go underneath the lashes, right in here. I'm gonna line right underneath the bottom lashes. Then what I'm going to do is take a smudger like this. You could also use a Q-tip. What I'm going to do is just smudge down here a little bit. You want to be really gentle when you're smudging. And you're basically just blending it out so that it doesn't look like a really sharp line. Next, you can curl the lashes. This is one of my favorite steps. It is so important. And when you curl the lashes, make sure you get all the lashes in there. And I like to pump a few times. And then you'll see them nice and curled. Next, I'm going to take a flesh colored pencil and I'm going to go right on the bottom waterline. The only thing I did off camera was add my lashes and my mascara. So the mascara that I'm using is called Envision. It is waterproof and I absolutely love it. I think you would too. It keeps my lashes curled all day. So if I want, you know, them to stay in that curled position, it is like gel for the lashes. And I love it. So I have a couple of singles on. Basically I started from the center of the eye all the way down to the corner, and then I put on my mascara. So next step, brows. I have to tell you that as soon as I saw this movie, which I actually saw years ago, so I should say when I resaw this movie, I couldn't wait to try this look. Couldn't wait. It was one of the first things that I did as soon as I got around my makeup. I saw this movie a really long time ago and I didn't remember it fully, and after re-seeing it and getting a good look at the makeup recently, I had to recreate it. And now I'm bringing it to you. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and our website, gpurity.com. This is the final look, and if you would like to see how I did the brows and the final finishing touches, check out the next video.